Hello viewers and welcome to Nobul Tech. Today I'm taking a look at a device that genuinely surprised me. There are a lot of ESP32 based wireless auditing boards on the market, but every now and then something comes along that immediately stands out. Not because it has a longer feature list, but because someone has clearly put a huge amount of thought into the engineering. The AWOK Dynamics Dual Mini V3 is one of those devices. At first glance, it's a compact Flipper Zero expansion board. But once you start looking closer, you realize it's much more than that. Dual ESP32 processors, integrated GPS support, a beautifully designed PCB, and one of the nicest transparent injection-molded cases I've seen on a hacking device. It's one of those pieces of hardware that almost feels too nice to hide inside a bag. And that's not all. I'll also be taking a look at the dual board battery backpack, an accessory that transforms the Dual Mini V3 from a Flipper Zero companion into a completely standalone portable platform. So in this review we'll cover the hardware, the design, how it works with Marauder firmware, what the battery backpack adds, who this device is really for, and whether it's worth adding to your toolkit. Before we get started, I want to make something very clear. The hardware featured in this video is intended for educational, research, and authorized security testing purposes only. Always make sure you have permission before testing any wireless network or devices. With that out of the way, let's get into it. If you've spent any time in the wireless auditing or Flipper Zero community, you've probably come across AWOK Dynamics. They're a company specializing in hardware designed for wireless auditing, ethical hacking, and security research. Rather than producing generic ESP32 development boards, they focus on purpose-built tools that make life easier for people working with projects like ESP32 Marauder. Their product lineup includes devices such as the Dual C5 Touch and the Dual Mini series, both aimed at enthusiasts, researchers, and professionals who want portable wireless auditing hardware with a polished, professional feel. And honestly, that's probably the first thing that struck me. These don't feel like hobby projects. They feel like a product I'd buy in a store. On first impressions, I must say that I am incredibly impressed with the box that the Dual Mini V3 comes in. It is absolutely beautiful. The moment I opened the box, I was impressed. The PCB is absolutely gorgeous. The component placement is clean. Everything is nicely labeled, and there's a level of polish here that you don't often see on ESP32 hardware. Even the soldering quality looks fantastic. Then there's the enclosure. Instead of a rough 3D printed case, AWOK Dynamics has gone with a transparent injection-molded shell. It's crystal clear, incredibly well finished, and lets you admire the PCB underneath. I'm a sucker for transparent electronics, and this thing looks fantastic. It's one of those devices you immediately want to show to people. Before we continue, a quick look at how fast it is to get a PCB made with PCBWay. Just drop in your Gerber files and boom, PCBWay pulls in all the specs automatically. Choose your thickness, color, finish, or leave it stock if you just want it fast. The price updates in real time, which I love. No surprises. Hit order, pick your shipping, and that's it. PCBWay handles fabrication, quality checks, and ships it straight to your bench. If you want your next project to look pro, get it made with PCBWay. So what exactly is the Dual Mini V3? The Dual Mini V3 is essentially a Flipper Zero expansion board built around two ESP32 WROOM processors. Rather than having a single ESP32 handling everything, each processor has its own job. The first ESP32 controls the display and user interface. The second ESP32 is available for commercial line access or development through the GPIO interface. This essentially means the Flipper Zero. This separation gives the board a surprising amount of flexibility. For people running ESP32 Marauder, this means one processor can provide the user interface, while the other performs the wireless auditing tasks via the Flipper Zero. For people running ESP32 Marauder, this means that one processor is running on the device itself and one for the Flipper Zero, allowing you to do multiple tasks at the same time. It's a really clever architecture. Another feature I really like is the GPS implementation. On the rear of the board you'll find dip switches that allow you to control how the GPS is connected. You can enable GPS for one ESP32, the other, or both simultaneously, By default, all of the switches are enabled so both processors have access to the GPS. This is a really thoughtful touch because it gives developers far more flexibility depending on the firmware they're running. The board also includes an internal ceramic GPS antenna. If you need additional performance, there are provisions for using an external antenna depending on your setup. The package includes two external 2.4 GHz antennas. Again, this reinforces that this board was designed from the ground up for dual ESP32 operation rather than trying to squeeze everything onto a single processor. Everything feels purpose-built. Now, if you've watched my previous videos, you'll know I'm a big fan of ESP32 Marauder. I've covered Marauder several times because it's one of the most capable firmware projects available for the ESP32, in my opinion. The Marauder Mini V3 ships with ESP32 Marauder, but you can install other firmwares on the device. It provides tools for authorized Wi-Fi reconnaissance, Bluetooth research, packet capture, beacon analysis, war driving, and many other educational capabilities. I've already covered Marauder in detail on this channel, so I won't repeat everything here, but it's an excellent pairing for this hardware. One thing I really appreciate is how AWOK presents this product. They don't market it as some magic hacking device. Instead, they describe it exactly for what it is: a development board. That means you're free to install whichever firmware suits your workflow: Marauder, Bruce, Ghost ESP, custom firmware, or even your own software. It's your hardware. That's something I always appreciate. This is probably my favorite part of the review: the build quality. I've handled quite a few ESP32 based devices over the years. Some are fantastic, some feel rushed. The Dual Mini V3 sits firmly in the first category. The PCB finish is exceptional. The silkscreen is clean. Everything lines up perfectly. Nothing feels like an afterthought. Then there's the transparent enclosure. It fits beautifully, no rough edges, no awkward gaps. It genuinely feels like a commercial product rather than a DIY project. I'd actually go as far as saying it's one of the nicest looking devices that I've used. Now let's move on to what I think makes this setup even better: the dual board battery backpack. Without it, the Dual Mini V3 relies on the Flipper Zero. That's perfectly fine if you're already carrying one, but adding the battery backpack completely changes how you can use the device. Instead of being tied to the Flipper, the board becomes a fully portable standalone platform. For me, that's a huge advantage. The battery backpack is compatible with both the Mini and the Touch series across multiple hardware revisions. The PCB itself is universal, meaning if you buy the raw board, you can simply print whichever enclosure you need. Power comes from a standard 3.7 volt LiPo battery. It supports JST pH 2.0 connectors and even includes an adapter for pH 1.25 batteries, making it compatible with a wide variety of batteries you may already have. Another nice touch is the integrated battery protection circuitry, helping protect against overcharging and excessive discharge. The case is designed around specific battery dimensions, making it much easier to build a tidy, professional-looking setup. Installation is straightforward and only requires a 2.5mm hex driver. After spending time with this setup, what really stands out isn't just the specifications, it's the attention to detail. Everything feels considered. The PCB layout, the enclosure, the accessories, the modular approach. It all adds up to something that feels like a polished ecosystem rather than just another ESP32 board. Pairing the battery backpack with the Dual Mini V3 creates a genuinely portable platform that's easy to carry and enjoyable to use. So, would I recommend it? Absolutely. The Dual Mini V3 has quickly become one of my favorite ESP32 platforms. Not because it's trying to reinvent wireless auditing hardware, but because it executes the fundamentals incredibly well. Excellent PCB design, fantastic build quality, a beautiful transparent enclosure, flexible dual ESP32 architecture, GPS support, great compatibility with community firmware, and when paired with the battery backpack, it becomes a genuinely practical standalone device. If you've already invested in the Flipper Zero ecosystem, or you're looking for a premium dual ESP32 development platform for authorized wireless research and experimentations, This is definitely worth taking a look at. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future hardware reviews, cybersecurity tools, maker projects and ethical hacking content. If you've got any questions about the Dual Mini V3 or the battery backpack, leave them in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay curious, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next one.